While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son and threw his arms around him and kissed him. Listen, the beginning of stepping out of shame and into grace is starting to get a different picture of your heavenly Father. I said it last week, but when I got saved, the first thing someone said was just talk to God, he's your heavenly Father. And I hadn't had a lot of luck with fathers, and so that was tough for me. And if I see God as a heavenly Father, this is how I see him. Come on, some of you, this is how you see him. If he's my heavenly Father, he's probably fed up. Probably can't wait to punish. Might even hurt and expose. Gotta be disappointed. Gotta be sick and tired. It's what makes us want to run and hide. And Jesus said, you gotta change the way you see the Father. You don't have a Father with his arms crossed and his fists clenched, no matter what you've done. This is the prodigal's worst season of mistakes in his life. And he says, you gotta see how the Father sees you. He's not like this, he's like this. And he's running to you, can't wait. Will this be the day that my daughter comes back? Will this be the day that my son comes home? And I'm gonna run to him and I'm gonna hug him and I'm gonna kiss him and tell him how much I love him. That's the Father you have. And he's on pins and needles today going, will this be the day that they let me love them again? Oh, we still mess up. All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. We know that we all mess up. But now I realize I'm loved. I'm not gonna let shame win. I messed up, but I'm loved on my worst days. And I'm not gonna worry about God rejecting me because I'm forgiven and I'm wanted. I'm forgiven and I'm wanted on my worst days, in my worst weeks, after my biggest regrets. And because I know I'm loved and I'm forgiven and I'm wanted, I don't hide and run away from God. I run towards God and say, I've never needed your mercy and grace more than I do right now. And I accept the grace and I realize I'm still loved and I'm still forgiven and I'm still wanted, even though I didn't earn it or deserve it. And there's freedom when we see it this way. That's what Jesus came to do. He said, I'm gonna flip this thing right side up. I couldn't get that story out of my head. I felt like God wanted to tell a whole bunch of you, I've heard your prayers. I know what you're going through. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you for fighting. I'm proud of you for staying in there when it's been difficult. I love you, I got you, I'm not going anywhere. Can you just hear the Father of the universe, the God of the universe say to you today, I know, I love you, I'm proud of you. Because see, if you can start to get a more biblical picture of the Father in your mind, it'll change the way you relate to him. It'll help you to let go of shame. Let go of this idea that I gotta have the strength to get through it on my own. Let go of, I've made too many mistakes and he probably wouldn't want me and probably can't use me. What if we could let go of all that stuff and say, I'm just gonna accept your grace today, even though I feel really unworthy. I'm letting go. I'm gonna take hold of your grace. That'll change things.